like he taking it to motherfuckers. Like I said, they got the streets on fire. We gonna get into this. Cause who better to cover it than us? Who better to get to the bottom of this and talk about some of this shit than us?
The side of Kirk Franklin praying. This is the reckoning.
Let's get past the opening.
That's how I already read. He would. I wish all of that I would actually want to go talk to in real life.
Okay.
I don't do it so I can sell product, and I got things to sell, so let me come talk. You have a great
funny as a motherfucker
product here, and as a fan base, we love the attention that you spend on the guest. We love how much work you've done, how well you know them, how prepared you are. The same things that we liked about you in football.
Like he said, he is comedy. This is what he do. Because the whole opening is a setup for him to say what he gonna say. Like, I love all this shit. It's a setup.
You brought that on over to here, and that's why it resonates. And the reason I had to come is because you made a safe place for the truth to be told. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I appreciate
and
that.
I have watched all of these lowbrow comedians come here and disrespect you in your face and tell you straight up lies. I'm talking about things that have never been heard in all of Black Hollywood. They feel comfortable sitting here and lying to you about it.
You gonna set the record straight?
Are you kidding me? You let Ricky Smiley sit here and you said out that mouth, you stole Friday After Next, the one I was in.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Alright. Now, just today, I heard that Ricky Smiley got a video where he's crying off the shit that Cat is gonna be saying in here. I want to get through more, but I want to find that Ricky Smiley video real quick, right? Him saying he crying, him saying him crying allegedly. Don't know whether it happened or not, right? And before we play the rest of the Cat Williams joint, right? Just for context, I think that's how they say it. Let's go Ricky Smiley crying. And see what they got for us out here in these YouTube streets. Oh, it's a few things out here. Let's try this one.
Spectrum Móvil es el proveedor de servicio móvil de más rápido.
Then I heard some other shit he said too, which is wait. All right, go ahead. Yo, bro, dudes be wildin', bro. I'm telling you, though. Yo, dudes be prima donnas on the low. I got some shit, man. And I got some questions, man. I got some questions tonight, too. No disrespect to son. Shout out to you. Okay. Alright. What the fuck is that? He opened a straw? Alright, wait, what's going on here? Yo, somebody, alright, anybody on the street know about what the fuck? Alright, is he really crying? That nigga put an awful lot of sugar in. That sugar? Ricky, you better put all that sugar in there, Ricky. Ricky trying to get high? It's an airplane going by to know it. Is that it? What the fuck? Wait. Alright, gang. Alright, look, bro. What the fuck is Ricky Smiley doing, bro? And at this point right here, he had to... Was he about to go live and just got sensitive and emotional and start crying? Wait. Y'all hear it? Wait, that's weird. Let me turn this up for y'all. Is he playing the sympathy on social media card? Nah, all right, we're gonna go back to Cat. I don't know why, but for some reason, I believe what the fuck Cat Williams was saying, right?
Comedy map. Williams joke.
Yeah. He couldn't have played that role like you. I thought he was...
Sir, no one... Why no... He was with KD? He beat up Terry Crews? Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood, they switched off roles. You take this and he... What?
In that part, I don't understand. But somebody please let me know. Anybody in this world, let me the fuck know. Did Ricky Smiley beat up Terry Crews on some real shit? What the... Cause then Terry Crews say Jeffrey Epstein, what's the dude? Did he say one of them dudes did something? Yo, bro. That shit, if that's real, if this any of this is real with him, that make Muscles look bad. Like, you gotta be a cold motherfucker to make Muscles look bad. Now you got niggas out here just wanting to go to McDonald's, eat cheesecake, and get fat. Y'all know I be jogging. I lost, man. I'm to get my shit back together like when I came out of jail. And now I'm like, is niggas think about like would a nigga be more willing to just randomly touch your booty and try you if you got muscles? It's like having muscles and insecurity now. I don't know, bro. But that's what Cat just said, bro.
I haven't heard in 100 years in Hollywood, you ain't say nothing. This man told you he had Cat Williams' role. He was gonna be Money Mike.
Wait.
And Cat Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus. Now three quick points. You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds? That's your story. Your story is the Ricky Smiley that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base. Who was gonna play the part?
What's wrong
You
with
didn't
you?
ask him why has he played a woman in more
You
movies
niggas are
than
crazy.
he's played a man.
Well, I didn't know
He shouldn't be able. You wouldn't let a athlete that been on steroids talk about one of the greats. Ricky Smiley can't act because Ricky Smiley can't act. He told you the story about when the movie came out. Where did he say he watched it? At home. He wasn't even at the premiere. You telling this man you stole that. Oh, so he could get his name in the same sentence with a great one. It is sad. He was just that bitter when we were shooting it. He told everybody, it should have been my role. Everybody on the scene. Why do you think no cast member has ever said anything?
And yo, I also heard today from a different comedian that Ricky Smiley was saying, because he was playing the Santa Claus role, like, my family can't even see me, man. And that role was life-changing for Cat, man. You know, man, like, it was his first movie. He said that. Like, some motherfuckers be on yo, it be like your favorite celebrity. Like how dudes was attacking me over the academic shit, right? Like where people could see no wrong in them. Especially people that's serious with the Christian shit. They always gonna run with like Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, those dudes like that. They can't do no wrong.
He couldn't have played that role like you. I thought he was...
Sir, no one... Why no... He was with KD? He beat up Terry Crews? Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood, they switched off roles. You take this and he... What?
So
Ricky Smiley knows this. And I don't know why he would lose a child and come on the air and start lying. That's why people believe in rituals right there. It's because, well, why would he lie? I don't know why liars lie. But I can tell you this. We auditioned in Los Angeles.
Yes.
I was audition number 201. 200 black comedians auditioned for the role of Money Mike with me.
Yo. It is kind of scathing how he's skinning Ricky Smiley. And it's a lot of talk about this. Most of the people he mentioned is coming out and talking. It's seeming like it's true.
You're saying all 201 of us was auditioning and you had already had the role and had already shot the role in 4 days? The truth of the matter is, the Money Mike in the original script got raped in the bathroom, and that's what Ricky Smiley was okay with. Cat Williams had to take the risk in front of the studios and the cast and our powers that be in his very first movie and say respectfully, humbly, guys, if we're talking about anything else, I have no credibility and I have no pull. But we're talking about comedy.
Right.
Where I have all the credibility and all the pull.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. I can understand the discomfort in that, right? I don't even want to almost get raped. In real life, in the movie, on the show, when I meet the aliens and we go to their planet. Like, I don't want to almost get raped in real life by male or female. Some shit do be funny, though.
The problem with Friday After Next is we're trying to make a classic comedy. And this comedy involves a rape.
No one does.
And rape is never funny, no matter who it happens to or what the circumstances are. If you would allow me to allow us to do this movie without a black man getting...
If I was able to show y'all a funny rape scene right now, how would y'all be like, oh shit, boo, we didn't know. I'm just gonna show y'all. What was that movie? Let me see. I think it was. Okay, here we go.
No matter what type of severe asthma you have, Tespire can help you have fewer asthma.
I don't know if some of y'all seen this movie, but if you get drinking and get high.
All right, hold it right here. Oh, honestly, Beaks, as far as we go. No more cockamamie cigar smoke. No more Swedish meatballs there, Tootsie. And no more phony Irish whiskey. No more goddamn jerky beef. The party's over.
The party's over? Hey, come on. What do you mean the party's over? It's not even 10 o'clock, you dummy. Hey, come on. Loosen up, man. It's almost New Year's Eve.
Pay attention. So you see, they put homie in the gorilla costume, right? Now, the crazy drunk dude that walked in there, like the party's over. What do you mean the party's over? Him? That's him right there where my mouse at. Y'all see? So that's him right there where my mouse at. The drunk dude that walked in, the party's over. And now they putting homie The bad guy in the gorilla suit. Now they thinking, let's put him in there.
Hey! Look what happened
Hold on.
So human, it gives.
to me, huh?
Uh-oh.
Sometimes it looks so human, it gives you the creeps.
Boy, that other one's getting kind of horny, ain't he?
That other one's getting kind of horny, ain't he? Look, he being aggressive, too. He being aggressive. Yo, do not look. Look, he being aggressive. Hold on. They right there. Eyewitnesses. They telling us what's happening. Oh, no. Hold on, gang.
The tranquilizer gun?
Oh, it's New Year's. Let them have their fun.
Yo, look. Nah, gang. Nah.
Have their.
Nah, gang. We gotta come
Sometimes
on.
it looks so human, it gives you the creeps.
Boy, that other one's getting kind of horny, ain't he? Think we,
Yeah.
tranquilizer gun?
He
Let them have their fun.
it's New Year's. Let them have their fun. Look.
That black one must be the female.
So what I'm saying is, right? That's not a good y'all ain't feel like that. Y'all ain't feel like that was a funny rape scene? Hey yo, that ain't passed as a funny rape scene? Maybe not, gang. Let's get back to Cat Williams or whatever. Let's get back to the Cat Williams shit. Alright, we ain't gotta you know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta maybe y'all ain't take that like me. Y'all ain't take that like me. It is what it is. Hold on. Let's go back.
There was nothing that would have kept me from. We don't believe you.
Hold on.
That's why I'm saying, that's why I can't let Ricky Smiley say he was supposed to play Money Mike. Because I wrote the words for Money
you ain't
Mike.
go to hell?
I designed the hair for Money Mike. I collaborated with the wardrobe department and made outfits to make sure that no by these people on your platform. If you give a liar a platform to lie, then I'm not being messy by saying, hold on, that never happened, it's untrue, and there are hundreds of witnesses for each thing I'm saying.
So let me ask you this. What is your relationship with Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, and Cedric the Entertainer as you sit here currently?
For 30 years, they're a group. These aren't three random guys. The way that Ricky Smiley kept appearing at all of my auditions is because of Steven said he would tell anybody that, listen, they got a gang on that side. They know what it is. They know who the gang is. Why Earthquake not in movies? 'Cause he's illiterate. He can't read. And they found that out when they gave him a show and put the cards in front of him. Like, all of these dudes are co-entwined and they share secrets, and this is the age of truth. And the truth doesn't need to be scared of the fact that people tell lies. Cats on drugs. Where are the stories? Why is there no story of anybody who ever sold a drug to me, did a drug with me, was around me when I was...
It's wild. I mean, it's like comedians, right? So it's like you get the hip hop artists beefing, you get the podcasters beefing, the comedians.
Was inebriated. I got 5 daughters. I got 5 sons. Why would we tell these ridiculous stories? Because it's competition. You feel like, well, why comedy guys can't just get along?
Yes.
Why didn't you get along with the other teams you were competing against? If you're a Denver Bronco, why you don't get along with the Cowboys? Something wrong with you?
But I don't disagree. I don't dislike all the Cowboys. Cat damn, you like this?
No, that's not.
Okay, what comedians do you like?
Did you play against the team?
Yes.
I've
taken 46 comedians with me on the road. 46.
Okay.
I'm not the comedian you can give that to. I only put on comedians that are funnier than me. Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat Faison liar. There's nobody like me in the business.
Faison just caught a stray.
Faison said that getting a Netflix special is easy. I have 12 specials. Guess how many Faison got? Zero.
So it
Why
can't be that
is he
easy.
allowed to have conversations about real
Of course, Faison, and I think Faison funny. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he could say, I never wanted one. But if that's true what Cat's saying, being in that position, kind of like, you know that shot could get fired back at you. And I think Faison actually has a video.
people?
Let's see. Somebody said that, I think he responded. Anybody know that if Faison responded? Let's just see. How you spell his name? I'm just going to spell it F-A. I'm just going to put Faison Love response. That's his name, right? Faison Love? Some shit. Okay, what's this? We might have something, gang.
After last month's massive solar flare added a 25th hour to the day, businesses...
Let's see what Faison talking about.
Like, you gotta be doing karaoke around the country any more than you.
Lines up. But it's so funny how many people think this dumb, stupid mother is spitting truth. But that's the internet, I guess. You guys want to believe in something so bad.
That could be true.
I guess you left God and now you believe in chimps like this nigga. Who's an actual chimp and you're not listening to what he's saying.
That was crazy. All right.
He's actually calling for help. None of it he says lines up with nothing. He runs a Ford something sub. This is where he tells on himself.
Yeah.
He took a
comedians beef is funny.
Tractor trailer after stopping in a tractor trailer lot, a truck stop, and aborted that truck and went to Miami. He rode in the back of that truck with a stranger. Now, back then they had a saying, grass or gas. Nobody rides for free.
What?
Cat was giving up that to ride.
Yo, I knew he was going there. So bro. This is crazy.
Take that ride. Cause look, a Greyhound only costs $20 to go, maybe $4.
You can't say he had $2,500 on him.
Said that before. I want to talk about that ride down to Florida.
Yeah.
You were selling stolen radios for $2,000. And back then, the best radio you could buy is an Alpine, and they cost $253, brand new. So stolen, anybody knows who used to steal them out of cars, you can't sell them for nothing for $100.
Faison definitely responded. Ooh. This might turn into one of the more than one day stories for us, gang.
Comedy masters regard an actual pimp, Archbishop Magic Don Juan to play. Like, I did far too much work for somebody to come years later and try to tag along just for their own self-aggrandizement.
Why didn't Cube set the record straight? Terry Crews could have set the record straight. Mike Epps could have set the record straight. Why none of them set the record straight?
That's what you were supposed to ask him when he told you those lies that no one's ever heard. Right, but he's telling you something no one's ever heard of. Nobody has ever heard, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon was in a movie and somebody said, y'all should switch roles. Like, this is a business.
But that's the thing, Cat. Normally when people will give you information, I'm thinking I'm hearing it for the first time, and and they're giving information no one else knows or has ever heard. So I'm taking them at face value.
These are like, this is like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. That's my story.
Yo, y'all know the Beast from the X-Men? When he wasn't the Beast, Shannon is sitting there looking like the Beast was Mad Diesel when he wasn't the Beast. Nigga be sitting around like reading books with the glasses on. Shannon giving me those vibes.
That's not his story. Steve Harvey wasn't never homeless. When Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago, he was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week.
Yo,
they just tell us.
I'm gonna tell y'all some shit. That's something that bothered me, right? But we all know how the word is, so we don't gotta pretend that this is not true. Like, people are fucking more inclined for some reason, especially African Americans, to like embellish they struggle if they become successful. So a motherfucker becomes successful, like I was homeless, like Tyler Perry living in his car. I don't know if that's true or not, but I assume that's true. So it's like I was homeless and I grinded, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so Steve Harvey saying that and it not being true wouldn't be like a stretch. That's just something that people do.
Stories. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that? You told us it was her. Then you went and married somebody else that think like a man.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Yo, Cat Williams was on a whole different type of time right here.
Like, what are you talking about? They think they can rewrite history. Guy Torrey did a beautiful special about the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made... All lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh Factory.
And this is shit
in
that could be
15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to L.A. and in his first year in L.A. he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definition.
I would like to know if that's true or not. Because I've heard people tell stories about Kevin Hart long before this, grinding up through the comedy scene. That's how you know Tiffany back in the day. Like, people talking about they knew him back then. But what Cat was talking about is those is West Coast clubs, like in LA and shit. So I don't know if he's saying that Kevin Hart was a plant all the way from the top, or that he just never performed at those spots. But I mean, isn't he perfectly capable of turning up on a whole different coast? And I know that if I'm not mistaken, didn't Dame Dash finance the money or give him the money or help Kevin Hart reach a certain level? I'm not sure. We're going to really have to look into all this. We're going to have to dig a little deeper. That's what we do. We cover the media. You got to look at this like a news channel as well.
Definitions of these words. He just did his documentary with Chris Rock where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was.
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I hate to seem like a petty individual for picking apart lies, but Jussie Smollett gonna keep lying until you say we don't believe you. Like, it's important in the checks and balances of the universe that liars not get to make complete narratives for themselves.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
What do you mean again? These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen.
See,
they all do the same job. Next to say was, remember, he said, I couldn't do stand-up anymore. I had 7 TV shows.
You talking about Steve Harvey right here.
That nigga's part. What do you mean you didn't want to be a movie star? So on the behalf of Bernie, I would have to say what I have to say.
Have you ever been on tour with any of these guys?
Every guy I mentioned to you is not funny out there in real life.
Yeah. Y'all think Steve Harvey funny or Cedric the Entertainer out? I'll be honest with y'all, no bullshit. I ain't on nobody's side.
Harvey don't do stand-up.
My favorite comedian is
Cedric
Dave Chappelle.
doesn't write. I'm sorry, he
I don't
doesn't
think
write.
Steve Harvey or Cedric
Ricky
the Entertainer
Smiley
funny.
has been playing the same old black woman forever. Like, you can't get a young fan base with that.
Yo, gang.
Like, you got to be doing karaoke around the country to make that
Ended
work.
up killing her. Murder. Like, murder. It was murder in there.
Ricky Smiley has been playing the same old black woman.
Ended up killing her. Murder. Like, murder. It was murder in there.
In these circumstances, is it a thing as too far? Cat Williams seemed real riled. He had some shit to get off his chest.